on, Major thing. Hi, come on in.
Hi.
Just close the door for us if you don't mind, cheers. Great, you're back in. Glad to see you back. You're looking well. Yeah. Are you back on the road to recovery?
Yes, much better. Thanks. It's been a tough weekend.
Okay, well I know it's only 5 to 8, but I thought it's best to get these things out of the way, get the return to work done, find out what you've missed, and then we can get back on the floor and crack on.
Sounds good.
I know you were off Friday and Monday. What was it? Anything particular?
Well, on Thursday I went to Agbos and just had one of those carries and just fell through. Sick all night and obviously it took me a little while to recover.
Right. And what right throughout the weekend?
Yes, it's I've had food poisoning before. Just it was just a severe one.
Okay.
So,
did you need to get to the doctors, or are you just self-certain to it?
Well, it's because of the weekend. Obviously, I was just not able to go to the doctor, so I've just drank a lot of water and stayed at home and trying to medicate myself.
Okay, fair play. And any medication that you've taken, any Gaviscon or anything, or is it just the case of?
No, not really. Usually just water is good for those things, and I've had some painkillers for the headache because I think I was dehydrated.
Fair play. Okay, well, I guess if it's something that's outside of work and it's short-term food poisoning, there's nothing that we need to do internally. Before we jump back on the phone, probably grab yourself a glass of water and keep that there, and keep yourself well and truly hydrated through the day. But apart from that, you can just crack on. Okay. I think what do you think the impact was on the team? Obviously, we missed you on month-end Friday, and then obviously Monday was the start of this month. Mm-hmm. What do you think happened?
I mean, maybe not a great one because obviously I didn't have much payments coming in anyway. So obviously my hardship was given to my manager, every day until obviously I was poorly. So I don't think I could have made much difference in the last of the month anyway. Monday yesterday being the first day of the month, well, it's the first day anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you missed target as a result of that, and the floor did as well. But at the end of the day, you were poor. At least there's not a lot I can do. What I do need to pick you up on is obviously just reminding you what's in the employee handbook in terms of reporting your sickness. Okay. I know you rang in about midday. Obviously, what we do say is you need to ring in advance of your shift to your line manager. So give me a call, whether it's on the landline, the mobile. I need to hear from you, preferably before the time that you're due to start work, and let me know that you're poorly. Okay. All right. And if you can get an appointment at the doctor's, great. In this case, it's only 2 days. So there's no necessity to do that. So great. So you're feeling fully recovered now?
Yes. Okay.
Good. I think the other thing we need to obviously take a look at is this is your 3rd instance of sickness in the last 6 months. Is there anything you want to say on that?
Well, it's just one of those things, it's just out of my control, and I didn't ask to be poisoned, so I'll try to do better next time. Okay,
fair play. I think what we need to do is sit down and have a look at it. I'm going to have a quick look at when you've been off sick, if there's any patterns in there, and it may be something that we need to formalise. Do you understand why we need to do that?
Well, no, not really, because it's not that it's just out of my control. I don't think it's a little bit fair that we're looking at formalising the absence is just one of those things that happen. Okay. So I think we just promise I won't have curry moving forward a lot. But
okay, and that's as it will be. I mean, your diet is your diet. I think the important thing here. Have you read the company handbook?
I think a while ago, but I'm not very familiar with it.
Okay, cast your eye over it when you get a chance. Obviously, it's on PCA and it's there and available for you. What we do look to do is, and this isn't a question whether you were sick or not, but obviously it has a knock-on effect on the rest of the team. You just missed target. Unfortunately, the floor also just missed target, so you can imagine that there's quite a few people out there who've lost bonus. Somebody else has got to try and work your accounts while you're not in as well. So there's a knock-on effect there that we always just need to weigh up, and that's the reason we have the policies there. To make sure that it's repeated absenteeism, that it's dealt with appropriately. So we'll have a look at it, and if it's something that requires escalation, that may go through a disciplinary process. Again, that's not questioning whether you were sick or not. I'm not doubting whether you were poisoned, but at the same time, if we get a repeated absence from one individual, we need to look at these things and address it.
Well, I think disciplinary is quite harsh, considering my condition. I mean, I can go to the doctor and try and talk to him and get some sort of certification which says that I was really sick.
Okay. Nobody's doubting whether you were sick or not, and please, that's not the point. What we're looking at here is the number of absences and the number of days, and therefore the impact that it has on your team. As I said, the policy's there, have a read through it. Nobody's questioning whether you're ill or not, so no need to go to the doctors, but repeated absence is something that we need to address. Otherwise you can imagine the impact if everybody was off as often as you've been, unfortunately. So, nor is it prejudging the outcome of anything either here. So we'll have a look at it. If it's something that needs to go down disciplinary route, we'll do that, and you'll be kept informed of the process, and no decision's been made at this stage.
Right.
So we'll have a look at it, and we'll keep you regularly informed. Okay, in the meantime, the only thing you've missed, as I say, it was month end, we just missed target. We've got a new client that's just come on board called Debt Matters, and we've had about 70 accounts drop from them. I'm sure that John will catch up with you with the detail on that. We need you to jump back on the phone, get yourself a glass of water, and let's see you play catch up on that past due. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Thanks very much.
Thanks.